What makes you think I want to deal with these
Even
things?
though I'm changing jobs
Go
tomorrow
ahead.
and will lose access to the restaurant's phone.
Oh, jeez. What the heck? Okay, that actually got me. Welcome to Scratch Warped on Alan's Nightmares and Games, you guys. This is a series where I'll be playing some of the most wildest, creative, and maybe even cursed FNaF fan games made by up-and-coming game developers. I'll give my honest but helpful feedback, right? Now, before we jump in, you guys, here's how I'll be reviewing each game. So first off, I want to say I'm not here to roast anybody. That's not the purpose of this, especially not for young creators trying something new. This is all about leveling up and having fun in the process. Here's what I'm grading each game on, right? 1, gameplay. How well does the game play? Are the mechanics smooth or is it buggy? The second thing is visuals. Is the art cool? Is it creepy? Is it creative? Third, sound design. Are the jump scares loud and scary, or do they miss their mark, right? The fourth being scare factor. Is it actually spooky or actually scary? Or in the case of Five Nights at Fredbear's, it was pretty funny, right? Is the game going for a more comedic approach, right? I'll be looking for that. And the fifth thing is originality. Is this just another Freddy reskin, or is the game actually out there, right? Like some of the recent FNaF games that I've played. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game through in its entirety, or maybe to like night 4, night 5, right? Get a feel for it. And then at the end, I'll give each game a quick breakdown, what worked, what could be better. And of course, I'll give a little encouragement to the game devs to keep going, right? So if you've made a fan game, or you just love seeing me get jump scared, right? Or anything like that, be sure to hit the like button, and you can actually submit your fan game to my email, and I'll put that in the link below, right? The email should be allansgameshow@gmail.com, and I'll play them on Scratch Warped, all right? So the first game that I'll be playing on Scratch Warped comes from Daniel Ortega, or he goes by El Durgio. Now, El Durgio sent me actually 3 games, but I'm going to play one of those games, and that's based off of the potential that I believe that it has, right? So the first game being Night Shift at Chester's. The person asked, could you cover my night shift for 5 nights? I'll pay you $50. And then the person who's going to be covering the night shift responds with sure. Straight and simple. No questions asked. Press and hold Z to use the flashlight. All right. Let's hear what the person has to say. Now, I'll make like little comments here and there about things that I like. So, just want to let you guys know that.
I'm going to send you messages like this one to help you during your time there.
Cool, sounds
Feel
good.
at ease. You're at my job. The
Feel
boss
at
knows who
ease.
you are and that you're there.
I'll try,
So you
man,
won't
but I
have
mean,
any
I'm with
issues
these killer animatronics, you never
But
know.
what's important is
I
what
probably
I'm
won't
about to tell
feel
you.
at ease, but
Singing
I'll
robots
try.
tend to move around at night. The rumors are true.
Oh,
but not
electric
for the reasons
shock,
you might think.
charged batteries,
Turns out,
25,
each
50,
one of them has a
75%.
security
Okay,
system that activates from 12 onwards and helps us security guards stop thieves.
cool.
If, thanks to their heat detectors, they notice an intruder, they'll chase them in every possible way. Since you're new, you should wear your security guard uniform and be in the office for a minimum
My
of 5
security guard
shifts.
uniform. Does
In
it
our
look
case,
fly?
Nights, so that they associate the uniform and the place with the worker who's part of the family, so to
Okay.
speak. This system has proven to be very efficient since the robots are made of pretty tough materials.
Yeah.
The only ones we've had to put away for repairs are the ones in the room to your left, but they can
The
still
room to
stand
my
up
left.
and move. I'll tell you what you can do to avoid
Okay, so
getting
he's out of
caught.
commission.
In your office, you
Stay
have
like
security
that. Don't
cameras
don't
and
get
a
up.
control panel. This latter one has a button to activate a hidden taser that forces the robots to leave the office.
Oh, I get to
and other
defend
buttons that
myself. I
help
like
charge the
that.
batteries pretty quickly. You also have the flashlight that,
There's not enough
due to its
fan
color,
games,
might be
or even
mistaken for a
even
firearm,
Five Nights at Freddy
but it
games
can
that I
still
know
be
of
used
that
for
allow you to
defense.
defend yourself.
I'll tell you why later. Just try not to use it unnecessarily so you don't have to charge its batteries all the time.
Aye, aye,
But
Captain.
you can't defend yourself from all of them just by using
Let
electrical
me recharge my
discharges.
battery real quick.
There are a couple of robots The new and improved Chester the cat and Rebecca the mouse, who can choose to enter through the ventilation ducts that connect the
Chester
office
the
to
cat.
the game room. But don't worry,
Rebecca
you
the
can
mouse.
close the duct door so they can't enter. The only
Oh,
downside
this must
is
be
that
it.
you can't keep it closed for too long.
Yeah, I
Next
see.
week,
Look at that.
They've closed the place because it's filled with toxic gases, and these
Oh, it
ducts
gets all
can help
smoky
you
in
get
my
them out of
office
the
as well.
office. I once accidentally passed out from keeping that door closed.
You
And
okay?
luckily, a fellow guard managed to rescue me after finishing his shift and having to come back to the place because he'd forgotten something. And
Oh,
I
you got
couldn't
lucky
answer
then.
his calls.
I probably won't
In
be
your
as
case,
lucky because
I don't
I'm
think
the
you'll
only.
be as lucky as me.
Yeah,
So
I was
please
just gonna
only
say,
close the door when
like
those
if
two
I
are too
pass
close.
out in there, it's a
Passing
wrap.
out there can be incredibly dangerous.
Yeah,
Good luck.
could equal death
my friend.
actually.
I know you can get through these nights without any trouble. See
Okay,
you
I appreciate that. Yeah, see you later. I'm gonna try not to pass out or get stuffed into an animatronic suit. Appreciate that, good sir. Okay, looks like Chester the cat, right? That's his name. He's just hanging around the vents, so he's oh jeez! Get out of here! Wow, that got me actually. That was a good jump scare. Sheesh. All right, let me recharge my battery before he shows up. That was a buff-looking animatronic. I'm gonna call him Jim Bro. I saw the B on his chest. Is that what that stands for? Oh, somebody's here. Seal the vents. All right, but not too long because the toxic gas. I'm gonna pass out. I don't want to do that. All right, let me recharge my power. So it looks like when I recharge my power or recharge my batteries, it recharges the flashlight as well as the power for the taser, if I'm not mistaken. I like the sounds. You can hear like rustling of like footsteps, maybe someone crawling in the vents, things like that. So I like that, right? It keeps you on your toes. It keeps you like anticipating next animatronic or whatever, right? To enter your room or coming through the vents. And it also helps with the atmosphere. All right, let's go on, continue to night 2. Press and hold Z to use flashlight. My room looks a little smoky. Was
Hello,
someone in here before me?
I hope you're listening to this.
Yeah, I'm still
I
alive
forgot to
actually.
mention something in the message I sent you yesterday.
You
and it's
forgot?
that the
Okay.
flashlight can be useful for defending yourself against one of the robots. It turns out that a bright light like that can damage the eyes of Dusty the farm dog. So if
Dusty
he appears in
the
the
farm
hallway,
dog. Okay.
it's best to bother
So we
him
got
a lot
Chester
with
the
it,
cat
as
and
he's
Dusty the
obligated
farm
to
dog.
return to his place when he detects a lot of light. That's why they separated him from the others. Also,
That's good to know.
be careful with others like Barbara the beaver, who knows when you're watching her, so
Barbara
she'll
the
take advantage
beaver.
of the times you're not looking to get into the office.
Oh, this
But
must be
remember,
Dusty.
If you have
Get out of
enough
here,
battery,
Dusty.
you can use the taser, and she'll leave. You should also know that the more nights you spend there, the faster the robots will be. See you later.
Hey, it only makes sense. They don't call it 5 nights for nothing. You get to the 5th night, you better be on your A game. Well, I guess you have to be on your A game if you make it to the 5th night, right? Being a pro FNaF, being a pro FNaF player. Nah, I think I'll leave that up to the Fast Fam to decide, right? I think your audience decides if you're pro or not, right? They kind of crown you that, right? It's like getting a call sign, right? You guys know what a call sign is. It's something that's like bestowed upon you. It's like you can't come up with your own call sign. It has to be given to you, right? So I'll leave that all to you all out there. Am I a pro player or not? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Anyway, let's get back to the game. All right, Dusty just showed up. Oh, we got Chester. He's in the vents now. Now, the only person we're missing is Jim Bro. I thought I saw him. I saw him in the cam earlier. He'll probably be showing up soon. Ooh, my room got a little smoky. This room, like, the toxic gas meter goes up really quick, I noticed. All right, come on, Jim Bro. What's up, man? What's up? You want to get a couple reps in? Is that why you're here? You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. I did it just in time. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I thought for sure I was getting jump scared. Ooh, Dusty's here too? Oh yeah, I gotta charge my battery ASAP. Like not now, like right now. Now, I will say that, so I can recharge my battery 25%, 50%, 75%. I've been using 25% because I noticed using 50 and 75% takes longer, right? And using 25%, it's just like rapid fire. Like I could use it, I can hit it once, it recharges quickly, do it again, it recharges quickly. Maybe you don't need 75%, right? Because of the amount of time it takes. Whereas 25, I could just hit it and it takes like less than it takes, just it takes a second. But yeah, night 2 down. All right. Let's move on to night 3. Thank you. Really? You guys must have a high turnover rate, huh? Again? It seems to be a running thing, my guy. You keep forgetting to tell me stuff. Some important information. No, I'm not deleting anything. I'm keeping these messages for my own personal records, all right? I'm showing these to HR. What, you guys don't have an HR? No, that's workman's comp. I wonder if they pay for getting hurt on the job at working a night shift at Chester's. I wonder if workman's comp will pay for my injuries. No? Okay. All right. Well, you gotta ask. You never know. All right. Time to be nosy. We got Jim Bro. We got Chester. I know Dusty was just here. See, he likes to hang around at Dusty's farm. That's cool. Oh, wait, here's the rat. Oh, Dusty showed up again. All right, flash him to get rid of him. Yeah, I like the pixelated art in this game. It reminds me of, like, when I played... Oh, did I leave the vent on? No, I did. I turned it off. Yeah, it reminds me of, like, playing games when I was a kid, like the 16-bit Super Nintendo games. Yeah, I've always, like, had a thing for that style. All right, so Jim Bros just entered my room. You gotta go, my guy. Get this taser. Get this work. Oh, Chester came back? Oh, no, that was the rat before, right? Oh, hold on. Before I recharge my battery, let me flash Dusty. Get him out of the room. I don't want him jump scaring me. I don't want him thinking I'm a pushover. I can't have that. That sounds like it. Sometimes it does sound like someone's in the hallway. Kudos to El Dergio for, like, creating that atmosphere, making it seem like there's someone around the corner, someone in the hallway, someone in the vents, right? I mean, someone's in the vent because you'll hear it, but you still want to, like, check your cams just in case. Yeah, I say this is a smooth night. 6 a.m. Night 3. Night 3 down. Let's go on to night 4. If you hear noises in the vents, close it. Oh yeah, believe me, that's what I've been doing. If I hear anything, I'm checking, I'm closing stuff, I'm using the taser. I have no problem doing that. Trust me. Thank you. I appreciate that. What? You tell me? Yeah, I figured it out by now. I mean, I gotta protect me at the end of the day, I hope I'm not... Yeah, go ahead. What? You mean you're not gonna be here to help me? What makes you think I want to deal with these things? Go ahead. Oh, jeez. What the heck? Okay, that actually got me. Wow. Sheesh. I haven't jumped like that in a while. I mean, with a lot of fan games that I've been playing, like I've anticipated the jump scares with that. That was completely out of left field. I was not expecting that at all. Alright, this time I gotta keep my eye on Dusty. Alright, my guy, I appreciate that. And I did see Dusty this night. He showed up while he was talking, and I was able to get rid of him. So I've managed to complete that task. That was completely unexpected, the way Dusty jump scared me. I was so like immersed in the call, if that makes sense, that I was not expecting there to be an animatronic in the hallway, right? But it makes sense. It is night 4, so the difficulty is probably going to jump a bit. All right, we got my... Oh, geez. I don't know why that made me jump. By the way, I thought I saw something. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, Dusty, I don't have time for you right now. Let me do my commentary. I need to talk about something real quick. Who is this person? Who are you? I think the voicemail failed to talk about or mention this character here. Who are you? Is that the rat? No, the rat goes in the vent, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait. I remember that. Wait, what happened? Oh, wait. What just happened? Oh, I think there's a game bug. Oh no, there's a game bug, you guys. Yeah, there's a game bug. Oh wait. Okay, it fixed itself. Oh no. Oh jeez. Was that who was that? Oh, I wonder if I think 2 animatronics got in. I think Chester and the rat. Yeah, right now I'm more worried about that character than any other, because I haven't seen that character show up at all. This will be the first time, the first night actually. I'm betting though it comes to this door. Watch. Let me recharge my power real quick. See. Oh wait, there he goes. Hit the electroshock. There we go. Let me recharge my power while I'm at it. Alright, Dusty. I have no beef with you, my guy. Just step aside. Alright. Let me recharge my power. Check my vents. What do you mean I shouldn't be here? You shouldn't be... Oh, wait. No, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. Take this electroshock. Take a couple 100,000 volts. Why don't you? Oh, we got Jim Bro back in here. Okay, that was a close one. They all rushed me all at once. That's fine. Look, if one of you guys can't take me down, feel free to just jump in all at once, right? In fact, I prefer it that way. Actually, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around. I don't prefer that. I was just kidding. I didn't mean that. Dusty, I was just playing. Go back. Go away. I wonder if they... that would be really funny if they could hear me. Like if the game responded to my commentary, like AI just kicked in, AI was just listening, and then it just like adapted to my commentary. That'd be funny. He's back again, like he never left. Oh, 6 a.m. All right, night 4 is down. All right, you guys, I'm going to attempt night 5. This will be the last night. If I complete this night, I will attempt night 6, assuming there is a night 6. But I won't stress too much. I won't stress too much about it. I have my thoughts, right? And I'm going to give my feedback. I'm gonna give my thoughts on the game after this night. I guess my guy quit. I mean, he did say he found another gig, but didn't he say he would promise to like check in with me every now and then? I guess he's not. I guess he didn't leave a voicemail for night 5. All right. I don't know what to expect. I have no clue what to expect. Oh. Oh, jeez. All right, I didn't have enough time. I was so focused. If he enters the office, use the taser. Yeah. I mean, I heard his laugh. I just didn't have enough time to react. All right, you guys. So let's jump into it. We're going to start with the gameplay mechanics, the battery management, the taser use, as well as the camera system. Now, everything pretty much functions smoothly. There was one minor bug that I encountered. The overlay UI disappeared while I was recharging my power. Now, it's worth mentioning, worth fixing, I should say. But all in all, the night pacing was pretty solid, right? It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Next, we'll move on over to the visuals and design. So the retro pixel art really nails that SNES era feel. It's something that I grew up on, so it's a bit nostalgic for me. I like it. The animatronics are pretty distinct, like Chester in particular. He looks pretty cool on the game room cam. Now, one thing I will say is the office, it looks a bit empty, right? I think it could benefit from like posters, maybe some clutter, maybe even some lore objects, right? Some objects from the lore of the game or from the story, like newspaper clippings or drawings, things like that. Could add some immersion, right? The font and UI are clear and readable. It's simple, but it's clean. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5, right? Now let's talk about the sound design. It's atmospheric. There's constant background movement. It keeps you on the edge. I didn't know if there was someone in the vents, so I'm checking the vents, right? I didn't know if there was someone coming from the hallway, so I'm always using my flashlight, right? So great job with that, Eldergio. The jump scares are loud and satisfying. Unexpectedly, I was jump scared by Dusty. While listening to the voicemail, I had no idea he was standing in the hallway, and I literally jumped. So good job with that as well. Now, with all that said, don't be afraid to add more like spatial cues, like noises from the left, noises from the right, like in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, how you had to really listen in, and you had to really listen in for like the character breathing, things like that. I think that will work really well for you. So I'm going to give you a 4.5 out of 5 on the sound design. So great job. We'll talk about the scare factor. Now, the game doesn't rely on visuals alone, right? The sound does most of the heavy lifting, if I'm going to be honest. That one jump scare got me. Again, I referenced that. I'm going to keep referencing that because that was pretty good, right? Where you're immersed in the call and then Dusty just sitting out there in the hallway, complete just watching you, right? And unbeknownst to you, he's there and he just jump scares you. So I think that's really good. Now, I will say that the animatronics themselves aren't super scary visually, but I don't know if that's intentional, right? Either way, great job with that. Next up, originality and lore. So the title Night Shift at Chester's already stands out to me, right? The custom animatronics and settings are unique, like Dusty's farm, and I know I keep talking about Dusty, but he was the one that stood out the most to me. And I think the lore potential here is huge, actually. Something more psychological. I want to know, is Chester possessed? Are the animatronics infected with some sort of virus or some sort of AI, right? Some sort of evil AI. I don't know. So I think a backstory would elevate the whole experience. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5, right? I'm going to throw in a bonus, Eldergio. Fun and replay value. You actually want to keep playing this game. No rage quitting. That's a good sign, right? Custom night option adds replayability. What I really like about it also is that the nights are fast paced, right? It keeps the tension up without dragging. So I really appreciate that. And I think others who play this game will appreciate that as well. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Here are my suggestions. I want to add environmental storytelling, right? Notes, arcade posters, things like that. You want to expand on Chester's story, not only Chester's, but the rest of the animatronic story, right? Add backstory, add a little more depth to them. You want to fix the taser or battery bug, right, where the UI overlay disappeared, basically just to improve the user experience. And also consider mild animation for jump scares. Now, nothing fancy, right? Just a quick glitch or maybe a lunge would hit a bit harder. Otherwise, I think you did a great job. Like I said, I'm going to give this overall a 4.2 out of 5. Night Shift at Chester's nails atmosphere. It keeps players on edge with a smart sound design and well-placed gameplay, right? It's got strong bones, and with a little more visual storytelling and polish, it could be even more immersive. So keep it up, El Dergio. Good job. If you guys have any fan games that you would like me to play and review, submit them to allensgameshow@gmail.com. That said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Scratch Warped. I will see you all next time. You guys have a great day. Take care and peace out.